Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. You look at the Jazz, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Simmons in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Utah, Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. And it's Mills in at the point. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Thomas against Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Kessler, a screen on Thomas. Down low. Clock at 6. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
No good on that one. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
He does not get the second one. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Now here's Thomas. That three's off the mark. Markkanen looking it over Johnson, and that one's good. Markkanen.
Well within Markkanen's range. Lowry is so comfortable with his jumper.
Outside Simmons. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
And he makes the first. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And here are the Jazz. Pass to Kessler. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Thomas. 23 points his last outing. They set the pick. 4-3. He drops it from range. Thomas has got 5 points.
You don't want Thomas to heat up from out there. This man is a microwave scorer.
Schroeder against Mills. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Mills. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson. Markkanen outside. Mills against Schroeder. Goes back up. Mills, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the paint. Tries it from the block. And there's Simmons on the assist by Thomas.
Playing bully ball inside. Simmons very effective around the rim.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Will Hardy.
And guys, when talking to Coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me, you can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, BA. As
always, Allie, we thank you. Finney Smith's shot is off. Jazz trail by 3. Now here's Sexton. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collins, covered by Schroeder. And Collins gets double teamed. Outside Mills. Thomas with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. And slam dunk by Simmons.
So often Simmons is the one making the pass. This time, he's on the finishing end.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see what you got. Get down. To let people.
Chance here to check out some stats for Lauri Markkanen.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Kessler. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. And here's the fast break. And here's Schroeder outside. Kessler with a rebound. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 5. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on. I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Pass to Mills. Markkanen outside. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Simmons is doubled. It's Thomas on the wing. And here's Schroeder outside. Knocks down the long J.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Jazz trail by 8. Sexton with it. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Tries the spin move. Markkanen. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-4 run. Down low. Here's Thomas. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Outside Johnson. Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
The free throw dropped for Johnson.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Nets leading by 10. Now Simmons. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Johnson finds Simmons. Johnson inside. He's covered by Kessler. And it's Simmons with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
You know what time it is, Jazz fans. Let's get loud right now for your Jazz Breaker Dance Crew.
He's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Nets. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Thomas. Here's Sexton. Outside Mills. Back to Sexton. Marketed from long range. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Now here's Markkanen. Last game with 30. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Sexton. Utah with another miss. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Back to Finney-Smith. Now here's Johnson. There's the triple. Kessler with a rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Filipowski, covered by Schroeder. Markkanen from long range. Buries it from 3. Markkanen's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And the patience pays off for Markkanen. Doesn't let the clock rush him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Sexton. Yep, that one's good.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
There's 1:34 left to play in the first. Simmons, the pass to Claxton, knocked away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mills with it. Claxton picks him up. Outside Sexton, pass to Filipowski. High post Kessler, working on Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Sexton. Brooklyn pulls it in. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Kessler against Claxton. Pass to Mills. It's Markkanen on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Nick Claxton.
And the defense really crowds Markkanen inside, so he smartly makes sure he draws the foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That's good for Markkanen.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
And the Nets making a change here. Watford's checked in for Finney Smith. Bojan Bogdanovic, he comes in for Johnson. Williams is checked in for Schroeder. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Simmons. Markkanen hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Williams. Screen by Claxton. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
Here's Sensabaugh. Over Williams. And so it's Brooklyn. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
We've got John Collins. He's out there with Filipowski, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And here is Williams. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Claxton. Yes, it's good. Claxton's got 6.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Juzang. Thomas defends. Good.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Williams passes to Thomas. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 9.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Collins. To the left side wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Williams defending. Yep, that one goes. Sensabaugh's got his first points of the night.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's covered closely. Thomas misses. Jazz trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Filipowski. And Watford pulls it down. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip.
A little quickness that time from Bogdanovich.
Here's Sensabaugh. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collins. Collins a screen. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Let's go with a 3. Juzang, no good. Nets leading by 13. Here's Thomas. Here's Williams. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Pass to Juzang. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Sensabaugh. Pure from 3-point range. Sensabaugh's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 9. Claxton. And he banks in the layup. Claxton's got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
He's checked in for Utah. Mills comes in for Juzang. Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Watford. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Kessler. Inside. Releases. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside. Williams. Bogdanovich with it. Fires the three. Collins with the rebound. Pass to Mills. Here's Sensabaugh. Mills with a screen on Williams. Collins outside. Shot clock at 5. Thomas against Mills. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Left side, Simmons. Johnson passes to Thomas. Floats one, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
His first personal foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. A different look here for Utah. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Hendricks, and Sexton subbed in for Sensabaugh. Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder comes in for Williams.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
Outside Sexton. Mills with a screen on Thomas. Back to Mills. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Mills has got his first bucket in this one. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Now here's Sexton. Now here's Kessler. Pass to Sexton. Markkanen with a screen on Thomas. Nice touch inside there from Markkanen.
With his inside-outside game, Markkanen is tough to defend in the pick and roll.
Outside Finney Smith. Johnson for 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mills against Thomas. Here's Sexton. Finney Smith pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 12. Thomas passes to Schroeder. Johnson with it. Fires from deep. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Markkanen finds Mills. Sexton with it. Thomas defends. Mills with a screen on Thomas. Here's Sexton. An easy 2 on the layup. Sexton's got 6.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Back to Simmons. Outside Schroeder. Simmons with a screen on Mills. Schroeder into the lane. And that one drops for him. He's got 7.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Collins outside. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Markkanen. Johnson with a double team. Outside Mills. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Shoots over Mills. Off the left rim and out. Jazz trail by 15. On the wing, Sexton lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative in understanding when to shoot off the catch.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Time for teacher. Coming your way, let's hear you make some noise. Who wants a t-shirt? Let's hear it, everybody. Who wants a free t-shirt?
Filipowski, he's checked in for Collins. And a change for the Nets. Claxton's checked in. Here's Finney Smith. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Outside Sexton. Here's Filipowski. He's marked by Finney Smith. Outside Sexton. Over Johnson. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Markkanen. Sexton's got 7 points here in the quarter. Outside Schroeder. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Sexton. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Claxton. Markkanen against Johnson. Outside Schroeder. Simmons with a screen on Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Schroeder can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 12. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Woo! This energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Simmons, the pass to Finney Smith. Simmons against Mills. Pass to Schroeder. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Finney Smith. Utah with the rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the bucket by Utah. The kick out to Johnson. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Claxton. Here's Finney Smith. And here's Schroeder. Check by Sexton. Shot from the wing. The kick out to Simmons. Good if it goes. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Brooklyn, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
As a resident dunk contest expert, I can tell you, these are the names you want in the dunk contest, guys. Don't come at me with who isn't making the cut, because this group is all you need.
Geez, I guess we can call it right now. The Jet has spoken. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Nets leading by 8. And so in the game for the Nets, Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. And it's Simmons in at the center position.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Dennis Schroeder, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Schroeder. And both free throws good for Schroeder. Jazz trail by 10. Mills with it, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Kessler. For 3, Sexton. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And offensively, Sexton has been in the zone. He keeps finding chances and cashing in on them.
Schroeder against Mills. Thomas outside. Clock at 6. Over Sexton. Thomas misses. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Kessler. Mills against Thomas. Collins with a screen on Thomas. And here's Mills for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Simmons has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Schroeder. Sexton grabs the board.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Pass to Kessler. Collins outside. Markkanen up top. Outside Sexton. Back to Markkanen. Shoots over Schroeder. They grab their own miss. Kessler, a screen on Thomas. Sexton passes to Kessler. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Kessler's got his second basket of the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Thomas. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Thomas has got 14.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Attention everybody, here's our star Utah Jazz high squad with Jayson Tatum. Who wants to beat you? Come on, man, I can't hear you.
Here's a view of the top shot blockers in the association. Well, you look at Kessler, a remarkable defender, second in the NBA.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Thomas against Sexton. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Connects from downtown.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Sexton looking around. Pass to Markkanen. Ooh, Markkanen powers through the contact inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Johnson. It's Thomas on the wing. Now Schroeder. It's tipped. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Mills, no good.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Simmons, the pass to Naismith. Schroeder against Mills. And it's blocked by Kessler. Pass to Collins. Sexton against Thomas. Collins with a screen on Thomas. Here's Sexton. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Sexton's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%. And that'll keep your confidence high.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go.
Making a change here. Sensaball's checked in. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Brooklyn. So it's Brooklyn now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Collins against Johnson. Outside Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Jazz trail by 6. Now Mills. Pass to Kessler. Back to Mills. Here's Markkanen from deep. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low. Here's Schroeder. No good with a layup. Utah is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Mills. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 17. Shot on the wing. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12. The Jazz have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Mills against Schroeder. Mills, the pass to Markkanen. Oh, Markkanen hit on the release.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Nets leading by 6. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Collins. Here's Sensaball. Thomas defends. Now Kessler. Outside Mills. Shoots over Schroeder. Mills, no good.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So we'll see Ben Simmons go to the line here. Patrick Mills picks one up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Utah. Filipowski comes in for Collins. Free throw, no good for Simmons.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. The kick out to Williams. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Watford comes in for Johnson. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Sensabaugh's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Outside Bogdanovich. Claxton a screen on Markkanen. Bogdanovich from long range. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen left side. Here's Eubanks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nick Claxton.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 37 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
Plays so big inside. I mean, Bogdanovich uses his frame so well.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski. Watford covering. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lauri Markkanen.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 13. Williams passes to Claxton, and he gets it to go. Claxton's got 12.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Collier. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Sensabaugh. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Utah shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Utah, Sensabaugh, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Pass to Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. Some solid D from Eubanks. Jazz trail by 5. Markkanen, the pass to Filipowski. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Watford outside. This one for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Nets leading by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. John Collins out there with Filipowski. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Utah right now. The 11-footer. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Williams. Here's Thomas for 3. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Hendricks. Defended by Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Here's Sensabaugh. From the arc. And Watford pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Left side, Williams. Pass to Thomas. Screen by Claxton. Puts up a deep 3. And Thomas is good for 3. And now it's a 9-point Nets lead.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Here's Mikhailuk. Thomas defends. Here's Sensabaugh. The shot from the low post is good. Sensabaugh's got 9 points now in the second half.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
That one's good for 2. And the Nets lead by 9.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Mikhailuk. Thomas defends. Collins with a screen on Williams. He shoots. Sensabaugh, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Thomas passes to Watford, and here's Bogdanovich. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. That shot, no good. Pass to Mikhailuk. Now here's Collins. Watford covering. Collins with a screen on Williams. Here's Mikhailuk to the left wing. Here's Hendricks. No good. Good D by Bogdanovich. Brooklyn leading by 9. Thomas outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the wing, right side. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Hendricks. Puts it up. A nice shot by Filipowski. Here's Williams. Thomas outside. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Filipowski.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Utah making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Clock at 4. Williams from long range. Utah grabs the miss. Pass to Sensabaugh. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Right side, Bogdanovich. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Hendricks. Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder comes in for Williams. Now here's Mills. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Markkanen. Thomas with a double team. Launches a 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lauri Markkanen. Nice pass.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle.
Let's get loud right now for your Jazz Breaker dance group.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Schroeder.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Dennis Schroeder, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Schroeder. So he gets them both.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Kessler, a screen on Thomas. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Thomas, that's good.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
Jazz trail by 6. Outside Mills to the inside. Here's an 8-footer. Here's Markkanen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
And when Markkanen looks to score, defenders sometimes get nervous and, in turn, resort to fouling him.
Laurie Markkanen, 2 shots.
That's good for Markkanen. Colin Sexton's checked in for Sensabaugh. And a change for the Nets. Finney Smith's checked in for Bogdanovich. Markkanen hits them both. Nets leading by 4. Thomas, a screen on Mills. Here's Schroeder. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Markkanen. Down low. Here's Sexton. Can't connect from short range. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Johnson passes to Simmons. Outside Finney Smith. 3-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 6. It's Markkanen on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Markkanen sets a screen. The 3-ball. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Schroeder passes to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Kessler against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Simmons. Shoots over Mills. Simmons with the bucket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Markkanen against Johnson. Markkanen, the pass to Collins. Back to Markkanen. Outside Sexton. For 3, Collins sinks the tray. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Brooklyn leading by 5. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. Thomas outside. Clock at 6. Over Sexton. Thomas misses. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside Mills. There's 1:54 left in the final quarter. No good on the 3.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Schroeder's got 20.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Sexton against Thomas. Up top Mills. Looking to get it going. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
And there's Simmons on the assist by Thomas. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Nets.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
Pollard, Sexton, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within single digits. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simmons, the pass to Finney-Smith, to the paint. Pass to Simmons. He can't hit that time. Good D by Kessler.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Mills with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Out to the right wing. Thomas with a steal. Now here's Schroeder. So we see the Nets get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Cam Thomas.